Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make sand tarts. It's a tradition in our family to make sand tarts. This is a recipe that came from my husband's side of the family, and I'm going to share it with you today. Sand tarts is a traditional cookie that a lot of people make instead of sugar cookies. So I'm going to bring you along and show you how to do this. Here are the ingredients we're going to need. Butter, baking powder, vanilla, we have orange juice, sugar, we're going to need some salt, and then we're going to add, after we mix all this together, then we're going to add flour to it. As you can see, everything's creamed together. Now we need to add the flour. And first we're going to add a cup. See how the dough is. If we need to add more, we can. Okay, so now we're adding some flour. So I kind of have made a mess, but this is what I use. I put my cookie dough in a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to chill that. You're supposed to chill it overnight, which would be 8 hours. It's probably about 2 o'clock now, so I'm going to chill it. Probably be able to make these cookies probably by 6 or 7. Well, these cookies are very easy to make. You just have to have the time to let them chill. So they're chilling in the fridge now. I'm going to go do some work on the computer, and then when I roll them out, I'll be back. I am making these sand tarts, and like I said, it's a traditional recipe for my family, but there are many different recipes that a lot of people make for their families. And I find as I'm getting older, I just make the cult favorites. Instead of making 15 different kinds of cookies, I narrow it down to what everybody likes and make their favorite. So that works good for me. Not sure how you go about deciding what kind of Christmas treats or cookies or cakes that you make. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment down below, and I'll be back for you in a few seconds to show you how I finished these sand tart cookies. Okay, it's the next day. Now it's time to roll out the cookies and bake them. Okay, I have my colored sugars or sprinkles, flour to add to my surface to roll out the dough. These have to be rolled paper thin, and then I'll show, once I have some rolled out, I'll show you the next step. Sprinkle some flour. Then I'm going to roll out the dough with my rolling pin. Okay, they're paper thin usually. And so I use my spatula to get them off my table. Then we are going to take the egg wash and carefully spread egg wash on top, and then use some of my sugars. I have green and red to decorate. Candy canes are usually red in my book, so I used red sugar. I'm just sitting down for a few minutes while I'm waiting for the cookies to come out. Now, I just wanted to say I will link down below the recipe that I use. It's a basic sand tart recipe, I believe, but some people might have their own twist on it. So this is the recipe for my mother-in-law, so I followed this one. But link yours down below also in the comment section if you have one that you just love to use. I'm sure people would love to see different types of recipes. As you can see, the edges get brown around the edge. That's how you want them, brown around the edges. This one was a little bit too brown, probably was a little bit too thin. But you want them thin, you want them brown, the edges brown. This might not be that bad once we try it. Okay, I'm done with my sand tarts. My table's full of flour. Exhibit one, a cleanup needing done. 2, my cookie sheets are a mess. I gotta clean them up. All that work, 1 plate of cookies is what I have. But I'll have to make some more batches, I guess. The secret to these sand tart cookies is roll them paper thin, not too thin, and all the same thinness. Like you can't have 6 cookies on a sheet and some are really thin and some of them aren't, because some of them will burn and the others won't get cooked. So all thinness the same. Sounds easy, but it's not. So if you liked this video, please smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Christmassy, hopefully a recipe video.